This is ABC News. This is ABC News. This is ABC News. This is ABC News. This is ABC News.
Bonjour, bonjour, so chers téléspectateurs en Inde, and bienvenue au cours de apprentissage de français. Au début, je vais apprendre comment saluer quoi colon. I've just welcomed you all in French. All right, let me maybe declare what I've uttered right now. Hello, good morning, dear viewers in India. Bonjour, bonjour, chers téléspectateurs en Inde. Welcome to French learning classes. Bienvenue à cours de apprentissage de français. In the beginning, I'm going to teach you how to greet someone. Début, je vais aprender comment saluer quelqu'un. In English, we bid someone good morning. In French, yes, in French, we say bonjour. I live in Agartala, Tripura. In French, j'habite Agartala, Tripura. I'm Indian. In French, je suis Hindu. All right, dear friends, before we go deep into this interesting language, allow me to introduce the alphabet in French. Check it out. Here you can see, when we talk about the alphabet, if I could show you correctly, these are the characters in English, the capital letter and small letter. And this is French name. What do you say in French? In English we say A, O, A, O. Here in French we call this, it's almost the same, but in French the letter is written in this way, and this is just like similar to our English small letter, small alphabet that we say A. In English, in French we say A. In English we say B or B. In French this we call B. This way we write B. Please notice once again, this English letter phonetically we pronounce it as B. That means B. In French it's B. In English this is capital letter C, a small letter C. Phonetically we pronounce it K. And here we say it's C. Here you can see in French this way we write C. In English we call phonetically we pronounce it as D. D. In French D. In English we call it phonetically we pronounce it E. This one is E. In French you could see the letter is almost same, but at the top there is one kind of apostrophe type, and that marks the isolated pattern of French letter that we called A. Right, so this one is after E we get here. In English phonetically we pronounce it as F, that means F, and here we write in French F. You can see almost same. It's a somewhat very much easy rather for you to get it. It is E, F, F, something like that. So in French F is written in this way, and here we got in English we pronounce it phonetically we pronounce it as G, G. This is capital G, this is small g, and in French we write G here, right? So I've just introduced today the English and French alphabet. In English we call character and French name here. So I'm sure you've got a bit of idea how we rather get to know about French letters and in future, of course, in the coming days, we'll go deep into that, and we'll continue rest of the alphabets, and of course the pronunciation and certain other phrases and sentences too. Sefait is the sufficient pour azon hat masiatosa deterba Afric moi. I mean, thank you for being with me. Have a good time, and this much is enough for today. Once again, Sefait is a sufficient pour adorned heart, and that means thank you all for being with me. And masiatosa deterba Afric moi.